Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. Before we begin, let me just tell you one thing, Scorpio. This is going to be an intense one. This is going to be your energy vibe check, but I already feel something is up because I've been having problems with my eye. It's like a thing I have. There's been like stuff in my eye. I got hair in my eye. I was trying to film this before, and it's just like I just kept getting things in my eye. I have very sensitive eyes, but that's kind of beside the point. So I feel like there's something, Scorpio, you need to see. There's something you're not seeing, or there's something that someone's hiding from you. Or maybe you're just hiding a part of yourself from your own heart, a part of your own soul. We'll see what that is about. I feel like for some of you, perhaps it is time to recognize that there is love around you, or that, maybe there's someone you should see in a different light when it comes to love. It's not just self-love. I feel it is love from other people too, but we'll see. So it's full moon energy. We're deep into the Easter season, if that's something you relate to, boo-boo. And this is, I'm recording this on Saturday, so this is full moon energy, April 2022, and this is your general love vibe check. So we're starting with a card that flew out of your oracle deck, and this is Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past, heal the present, boo-boo. I love this oracle deck. It's very poetic. It's very beautiful. It's very deep. I don't know how that relates to your situation. Maybe it's raining where you're at. Where I also can't see, so I can't see and I can't speak. I don't know if this is about you being blindsided about love, or just not seeing love, not being able to speak words of love. Perhaps someone wants to say they love you, but they don't know how, though. But look at this beautiful figure. This is Rejuvenating Rain. So this is very Scorpio energy. This is about transformation. There's water all around. This is our element, Scorpio. Remember, I'm a Scorpio too. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Secret Scorpio Club. And this is healing. The healing powers of Scorpio are legendary. You have healing powers if you're a Scorpio. Doesn't matter if you consider yourself a healer. You have the power of transformation, healing. Also, very pertinent to this Easter season. This is, whatever your views on Easter are. Easter is a time of the symbolism of transformation. This is literally rising from the dead. So this is very much the Scorpio time, because Scorpio has that ability. If you're a Scorpio, you've probably had what feels like many different lives, or many different cycles, many different moments of extreme darkness and then extreme light in your life. So I feel like this is saying, hone in on that energy around you, Scorpio. I feel like you might be stronger than you think. I think when it comes to love, you might have more of a healing power than you think. You might be someone who attracts darkness or toxic people because you do have this healing light around you, this healing aura, the power to transform. And people almost on a subconscious level, they gravitate towards you because they feel like you can heal them. They don't know it, but it's just something they feel. It's like, this kind of subterranean feeling that people have, that you bring the light. People think of Scorpio sometimes as as the darkness, but it's Scorpio is the light too, because Scorpio illuminates things and Scorpio sees things that other people can't see, because Scorpio belongs in the darkness, and to us the darkness is the light. That sounds like super out there, but I think you know what I mean, Scorpio. Clear the past, heal the present. This could be about forgiveness too. It's all up to you. Fellow travelers, support is all around you, boo-boo. Beautiful symbolism here at the bottom of the deck, an extra message for you, Scorpio. You have the goddess appearing in your reading today as well, very prominent here. The peacock represents the goddess Hera. She is the goddess of marriage, children, the goddess that looks after women too. So however you identified to that archetype, it doesn't have to be gender-based, but it is goddess energy here if you relate to goddess energy. But this is also about, taking a life path to excellence, to hope, to beauty, a life path that might take you on a journey to spaces you hadn't expected to be in, or to places you hadn't expected to go to. Again, very Scorpionic energy. This could be the life path of someone who retains a beautiful innocence inside their heart. And I feel like this is speaking to you. This is saying, you know, stay innocent, stay beautiful, stay wonderful inside of your soul, inside of yourself, even though life can be hard and love has been hard. And maybe you're dealing with difficult people or have dealt in your life with difficult people, but you have this power, you have the power to heal people on your path. But also, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help and ask for healing. This is also about guides. So if you feel strongly connected to your guides at the moment, there's a reason for that. Again, I feel like you know, these cards are coming up because this is the road to transformation for Scorpios. This is the road to forgiveness, clearing the past. If you don't feel like forgiving someone because they did something bad to you, I'm not an advocate for always forgiving. I don't think it's necessary to forgive in order to heal, but you can. It's kind of saying you can forgive. There might be people in your past who will be seeking your forgiveness in the near future as well. But you have support. You have the support of the universe. You have high vibrational energy around you. You have a lot of opportunities. There's a beautiful rainbow at the end of the road for this person. So I feel like that beautiful soulmate, fulfilling love is here. Like, it is for you. Some of you already know your soulmate. Some of you know them in this life. Some of you know in your heart that there is someone out there for you. This, like, you know, you just have this knowing in you, Scorpio. And yeah, I just keep feeling like I need to keep repeating, you have the power to heal. You have the power to heal others. I feel like your love is healing. So don't feel discouraged if people have, you know, in the past, if you've attracted kind of shady characters. I don't mean just like, you know, suspicious people. I mean like shady characters in terms of soul journey. Maybe you've attracted users or people who were just like not right in their own heart and in their mind too, quite possibly. It's because they feel this beautiful healing energy from you. It emanates from you like you're an angel. One of my blue angels. But eventually you will meet that person on your path who is another angel. And don't forget that, Scorpio. There is someone out there who is on your level. Let's see. Please show me, angels, what is happening for Scorpio in love. What is it that Scorpio needs to know about love tonight on this full moon night? It's the pink moon, Scorpio. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so you came up in your own reading, baby. You got the Three of Swords at the bottom of your deck and Death here as your overall energy. So this is where this reading is leading to. These readings are kind of timeless because, you know, whenever these readings find you, as long as they resonate for you, boo-boo, they're kind of meant for you. But this is April energy, April 2022 energy, full moon energy. Also remember, Scorpio, these general readings are meant to resonate, you know, depending on your situation. So just, you know, be selective in what you take in. But I feel like a phase is ending. Some kind of a cycle is ending for you. So in April, we're kind of halfway through April. I feel like by the end of April, you will have transformed yourself in some kind of a way. You do have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do see heartbreak here. And this is like your current energy. This is the thing that you have to be healing from. Four of Cups. Right beneath it, there's a lot of feeling of kind of not being outside looking in, not belonging to, I don't know, the mainstream for you, or feeling like you just haven't found the right person for yourself, or a feeling of rejection as well. But I feel it's just like this overall malaise that you're dealing with at the moment, Scorpio, and you could be dealing with it a little bit more intensely currently because of this full moon energy. Don't shut yourself off to pain. Let it flow. Let the pain flow through you, boo-boo. It's okay to let the pain flow through you. So I feel like there's just like, oh, I don't know, like you just feel like you're unfulfilled in love currently. But part of the reason for that is you're hiding yourself away as well. Maybe your defenses are a little bit up. So open yourself up to possibilities in unlikely places too. This card is telling me, this Four of Cups here is telling me that there's opportunities for you for love in places that you don't expect, like just unlikely places. However that resonates for you, boo-boo. There's unlikely places here for you to find love. And be careful also, Scorpio. You might be feeling particularly like if there's heartache in your life, if there's any kind of disappointments, recent or past, they could be coming up to the surface in this full moon energy. Full moon energy is going to affect us for the next couple of weeks. So I feel like you're going through something. You're going through something really intensively inside of your heart. Be careful that it doesn't make you a little bit bitter. I do get this kind of, the necessity to retain innocence here from the beginning of your reading. Stay beautiful, stay innocent is what those the oracle cards were saying this, right? So stay beautiful, stay innocent. Don't allow your heart to be hardened. Don't become like other people. Don't allow whatever sadness came your way to affect your heart, to make it hard like a rock. I'm getting a little bit teary. I'm feeling particularly emotional tonight because it's the full moon. Like this one's hitting me really hard too. So I'm feeling this too. But for some reason, this is just like saying very very deeply. The message here for you, Scorpio, is don't become dead inside like the others, boo-boo. Let me clarify a few cards here for you before I continue, baby. But it's all very beautiful energy. There's like, this is the darkness leading to the light. This is a rebirth for you. I feel like this Easter, you're going to be reborn. Is it Monday or is it Sunday that is that the resurrection day? So like, I feel like you're going to resurrect yourself in some way in terms of your love life this weekend. Let's see. Yeah, so in the past, something in the past happened that might still be affecting your heart, some kind of a separation or breakup. You have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the clarification deck. Ooh, and you again. Wow, Scorpio. You can't make it up. Death twice. Look, death, bottom of the deck, and death came up as your crowning energy today. So this is death twice. This is you, Scorpio. This represents Scorpio in the tarot. Very profound energies. I feel like you're going through a profound transformation. Some of you, this isn't going to be appropriate for everyone, but some of you are dealing with a recent current breakup. You could have broken up with someone like legitimately yesterday or today. For some of you, it's just like an overall feeling of being single for a long time. Or just like, these feelings of past breakups, past loss are coming up for you. Okay, I just got another message. This is not going to be for everyone either, but you, for some of you, for some reason, at this point in time, what's coming up is memories of loss, like you lost someone to death, like there's loved ones, not family, but like a lover or a partner or a, someone you loved has died. In the past, you've lost them, they died, and you've been thinking about them in this Easter energy, this resurrection energy, the energy of the full moon. Some of you are just kind of, grieving a heartbreak, past or present. But also it just feels like a cycle of, like you've been wandering the earth here with this Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. You've been wandering the earth, trying to find the right person, trying to find people you can trust. This is such a Scorpio thing. We do tend to give a lot to people. This isn't just in love, it's in friendship and everything. We give so much and people do fail us because not everyone has the stickability of Scorpio. You're really looking for someone who will be with you through thick and thin. These two people, they're out there in the storm, in the snow, and they're desolate. They're beggars. They have nowhere to go, but they're together. They stuck together. This is what you're looking for, boo-boo. Something became clear to you in the past here with the Sun card. I feel like that became clear to you. Maybe what became clear to you, Scorpio, is that you understood how unique you actually are. whether it's because you understood it as a Scorpio trait or just your personality. I feel like you have a profoundly deep approach to life. Very few people can match you in this. Very few people are on your level, boo-boo, when it comes to being there for someone, when it comes to protecting people you love, when it comes to being with your partner, there for your partner, being 100% with that person. Very few people can match it, and you kind of realize that, and that's what led you to previous breakups. Also previous breakups where the breakup you're going through, whatever the heartache here is with the Three of Swords, it made you realize that maybe you're just not like a regular person almost, Scorpio is more intense, but also, I mean, people always like say that like it's a bad thing. It's like we live in such a society of where we vilify any kind of good trait, like, honesty and fidelity and, like stickability for life. It's like somehow that's a bad thing. Also, as though intensity is a bad thing. It is not a bad thing, Scorpio. Just because someone can't deal with that because they haven't dealt with their shadow self, and so for that reason, they cannot deal with a Scorpio, doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. I think you had specifically some kind of an epiphany in your past that has led you to the present moment where you realize this about yourself. You don't love like a regular pedestrian person. This is not, Scorpio love is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the pedestrians out there. And also, it has like very high value. So because we have so much to give, we have to be so selective in who we give it to. And I think there's like a specific heartbreak in your life. For some of you, it's whatever recently you're going through. For some of you, it's something in the past that was significant to you, like specific. Could have been that person who also passed away, but someone failed you. Someone failed and betrayed you. And because this happened, you realize just how precious and high value your love is, and maybe you vowed to yourself that you would never, trust someone easily again. Like that became very clear to you. You could have also become, through a bad experience in heartbreak, you could have become someone who realized that you're the main character of your story, and that helped you to love yourself, basically. But again, the sun here, especially in this deck, this is very, there's echoes of rebirth here. Actually, I'm going to show you what other card is coming up here for you. You do have rebirth here, literally. The Judgment card is represented as rebirth. And it's almost the same character, the same little kid here, very profound energies for you, Scorpio. So I feel like you were born in the past. When it came to love, you had to reinvent yourself. A breakup led to another Scorpio. The old Scorpio died and the new Scorpio was born. You gave birth to yourself. And also could have been a series of those too. Often it can be a pattern, but whatever your situation is. And it's very interesting because this reading, I knew something was going to be deep tonight. This reading is so profound because you have death twice, you have rebirth, you have the sun, which looks like rebirth. It's just like the light and the dark, and life and death, like whatever is happening with you, Scorpio, right now on a soul level, when it comes to love, it almost feels like a matter of life and death, and I feel like crying again. Let me know in the comments below what is going on here, Scorpio. It is a matter of life and death for you, but it's like spiritually speaking, it's almost like you're battling with it's like Jesus in the desert, like in a battle with the devil or something. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're dealing, something's resurfacing for you on a soul level currently, where you're dealing with like some darkness or demons or just like lack of faith. Maybe you've lost hope in finding the right love, or you've lost hope in love in general because the people that you're dealing with now or have been dealing with in the past who are causing you this heartbreak here with the Three of Swords and causing you to feel like you're rejected and dejected with the Four of Cups here. But there's definitely hope here for you. So the position that you're in currently is the Lord in this deck. This is the Emperor. So, I mean, this is amazing energy. We're still in Emperor vibes, so it is still Aries season. This is Aries. Also, I often do think of the Emperor. I mean, obviously, the Emperor first thing you think of is, I think of, is the Roman Empire. So very much, you know, the Jesus story vibes again. So, what's coming up here for me is just this profound sense of ownership of your situation. I feel like you're... It's not even that you're taking ownership of your situation, because Scorpio is always taking ownership of their situation. It's just that you're kind of allowing yourself to be as deep, or you feel like you should be. You're allowing yourself to feel the depths of your love, the love potential you have, the love you have to give, without needing someone to give you that love, or to make you feel a certain way. It's like you've come to a point, Scorpio, where you're just like, well, this is who I am. I am a Scorpio. I am the Emperor. Disregard the gender; it's arbitrary. Emperor, Empress, anyone in between. But your message to the world in terms of love and to your soul is, I am a Scorpio. This is what I am. I am probably ahead of the rest. I'm above the rest. I'm sorry, crosswatcher. Welcome to the dark side. But the Scorpio life is like, it's like a whole different level of like life and awareness and living. And if you're a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. So you're like, yeah, I'm a Scorpio. I'm extra. Or is it just that everyone else is a little bit beneath extra? You know, like, is it that everyone else is lacking? And you're aware that you need to have your walls up too, to a certain extent, but you're kind of, might be something you're struggling with at the moment too. You're struggling to find the balance between the, you know, distrust of strangers and allowing new love in. Eight of Swords here is crossing you, so this is your challenge currently, is the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're feeling lonely, Scorpio. You're feeling lonely, you're feeling sad. You're feeling like there's like almost no options for you, or like no way to turn, or, you know, no one, it's like there's just like no one to give you a helping hand. It's just like, what, it's like nothing is working out for me in love. Why is it always the same thing? Or, you know, why did this current or recent, if this is your story for the recent heartbreak, why did this heartbreak happen to me? Why does it have to be so much heartbreak? Why can't people just, you know, why do people not have stickability? They kind of left you here. Someone left you here in the lurch. They didn't have the kind of stickability that you're looking for with the Five of Pentacles, where two people are marching together. You know, someone left you behind. For some of you, I feel like you're getting over some kind of loss or heartbreak that could have happened in winter. And now, you know, in the spring season, you're still kind of locked into it. But take it as it resonates, boo-boo. That will not be a message for everyone. So you're feeling a little bit desolate, but with this rebirth here, I mean, amazing. I mean, you cannot make this up, Scorpio. This is your near future coming in. This is the Judgment card. This is rebirth. This is something coming back to life. This is you. You know, this little kid here, this is you, boo-boo. You're coming out on top. You're going to feel so much better about yourself. I feel like by the end of the Easter weekend, like a few days from now, by April 20th maybe, it's like you're going to be a whole different person, boo-boo. Let's clarify what the specifics of the situation are. You're going to be a whole new person, mainly because you're doing the self-work, you're doing shadow work, you're owning yourself, you're thinking about this love situation. You might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable this season, recently. You may have been feeling uncomfortable. You may have been feeling like not maybe 100% yourself, but part of that is because you're going through some kind of a transformation on a soul level, boo-boo. And those of you who you're not thinking of yourself as healers, maybe some kind of powers. I know that sounds very dramatic, but I feel that for some of you, your power to heal is activating yourself, or you're going through some kind of an awakening. But there's really good news here, Scorpio, actually, because this rebirth is because of the self-work you're doing currently. It is your soul work, shadow work, but also it's coming in because it's about love. So you do have the Lovers here as your clarification. I can't make it up, Scorpio. There's new love coming in, boo-boo. There is new love coming in. whatever that means to you. For some of you, I know we've been having these readings where ex-partners have been trying to make a comeback. So this is definitely a comeback card again, you know. But I feel the energy of a new love. For some of you, maybe that person who broke your heart is going to attempt to come back in the next couple of months by Gemini season. I sense this. I feel like it's coming through again in this reading. Someone's coming back for some of you. But it's going to be a choice between two options. It will not be just one person, because I do see new love here, because there's so much death energy here, so much transformative energy. This is definitely new love here with this rebirth. Definitely new love. And it will be so much more fulfilling than the kind of love you've had before. This is coming in next couple of months, boo-boo. Max. And in that period, someone will appear from the past too. What you don't know is... What you don't know is twofold here. Four of Pentacles. So someone is working overtime. Like, you see this person, they're just like, so they got this key here. They're trying to open this chest. It's like trying to break into a lock. Okay, trying to bust a safe here. Someone's trying to bust the safe that is your heart, boo-boo. Let me clarify this. And I feel like this is someone from your past who is trying to make way back into your life. Maybe you're already talking to them, boo-boo. Or maybe they're about to come in. They're that person who's coming in from the past, someone who wants another chance with you. This person's been watching you, but they're like really kind of, it's almost like very sweaty energy. Like, this person's sweating. They're like, this is like a whole operation. Yeah, you don't know this? You don't know this yet? Yeah, this person is sneaky. This is a thief as well. This person from the past is a thief, boo-boo. I mean that metaphorically, obviously, but they could also be a thief. I don't know, whatever, you know, whatever the situation was. Someone's coming in, but like they're just like working overtime in their mind how to like crack the code here, because you got the Seven of Swords as clarification and the High Priestess, boo-boo. You can't make it up. Strong energies from the cards here today. Very strong. And, you know, with this one here, this guy looks like a thief as well. Let's be honest in this deck. So this is someone who's just, someone who wasn't honest with you in the past. Someone who made you feel not so great. Someone who left you in the lurch. Someone who could have betrayed you too. But I feel like the betrayal happened because of immaturity, or because this person had secrets that they didn't want to share with you, and it was just like, you know, cowardice, basically. This person ran away because of cowardice. They left you in the lurch because of cowardice. They ended a connection because of cowardice. Could be any kind of stories, you know, take it as it resonates, but there's cowardice involved. It wasn't, it's not that they were scared of love or anything like that. They had stuff going on in their life they didn't want you to know about, like, basically. But instead of facing it, they ran away from the problem, and they've been regretting it ever since. The High Priestess here as well, you know, this is secrets. This is also Scorpionic energy to me. This is the influence of the Scorpion lover on people. I feel like this person tried to get you out of their mind. Also, by the way, if you have a recent breakup you're dealing with, that person will be back. I do feel that. This person tried to run away from this love with you in the past, and they thought they could literally get away with it, you know, get away with whatever crime of the heart they did, you know, they hurt you. And you've been haunting them ever since, boo-boo. This High Priestess haunts that person. It's almost like this person wants to know, like, did you put a spell on me or something? Because they can't forget you. It's never been like this to them. But the truth is, you didn't have to put a spell on them, boo-boo, because it's just the Scorpio effect. That's the point. This is such a beautiful, poignant reading today. It feels like a curse. It feels like a spell, but it's just like, well, you can't forget the Scorpio. And this person is afraid, but they're coming back in, but they're like really calculating, like, how do I even approach this? What do I do? They're not sure, like, which way is up, which way is down. It's like, you know, handling something really fragile, or, you know, trying to handle a porcupine or something. They don't know which way to go and how to make it happen, but they're so intensively thinking about it. many of you are dealing with this situation currently, and I'm just like, it's coming through in my readings like constantly. It's almost comical, but this person is sweating, but it's Four of Coins. So it could happen, you know, this energy of this person at any time between now, April, and Gemini season, boo. This person is coming in. But what I also see here is that there's someone else who is going to come into your life, that other person who's coming on the heels of your rebirth and your transformation, your spiritual transformation, who will be a profound and beautiful soulmate match for you here with the High Priestess. These are two options here too. You know, there are two columns here. And that is the transcendent path to, you know, making the higher choice for yourself, the good choice for yourself. And with this Four of Coins here too, this is a key. This person is holding a key. A new person will come who has a key to your heart, or who will want to give you the key to their heart without having to kind of force it. Like this person from the past is going to try and force it because you gave them the key to your heart before and they threw it away. And now they don't have the key anymore. And I feel like this new person is going to come in and they're just going to hand you the key to their heart. You're not going to have to, you know, make that, you know, go over and above. You're not going to have to make yourself vulnerable in that way. That person will take it slow with you, but they're going to make themselves vulnerable first. Let's see what the Death is about here as well. Beautiful reading, Scorpio. Whatever you're going through, just remember that you're protected. There's beautiful things coming your way. Yeah. Wow. 2 4s. Again, a lot of like 4 April energy, but also balance, balance and stability. So, you know, this transformation here is about you coming into your own power as well. This does depict a sorceress here, or a witch, you know, however you want to call her. This Death is a sorceress, just like the High Priestess. So this is you, Scorpio. You're coming into your power. You're coming into your own. You're recognizing your power in terms of other people too. Be reminded, maybe you don't know this, but you know, that person from the past keeps coming up in your readings, boo-boos, because there's a lot of people out there who can't get over Scorpios. Because you have that magnetic something, that power, that mystery that other people simply don't carry. We're very special in that way. So just remember that, boo-boo, because it can be very hard for Scorpios. People do tend to hurt us because they see the tough exterior, and it's almost like, you know, it's like a red cape, you know, like they just want to hurt this. Like a lot of people want to attack Scorpios because they think that we're impenetrable, but we're so sensitive inside. Every tiny little bit that hurts. That's why we have this tough exterior, without giving too much away to the cross watchers, boo-boo. You know what I'm talking about, Scorpios. So a lot of people will like lay into the Scorpio like a lot, just like put us in our place or whatever, because we seem so different to people sometimes. We seem like the High Priestess, so impenetrable. So you're coming into your own, you know, you're like, yeah, whatever, I'm Scorpio. You know, this is my power. It's time for you to understand your power in love too, how much power you have, how much, it's not just like sexual healing power, it's like, you know, heart chakra power, like the power to transform people, love situations, romance, like it's just like ethereal, beautiful, magical, transcendental love is what Scorpio brings to the table, boo-boo. And you do have the Four of Cups again, because see, that came up before. So, you know, feeling rejected, feeling dejected, feeling like there's just no one out there who can give you that kind of stability or that kind of intensity that you require and that you bring to a connection. Just feeling like, you know, water everywhere, but not enough to drink, boo-boo. But God or angels, you know, this is the hand of an angel. So the angels or God or the goddess, gods, the universe is bringing you someone new who will be right for you. This is also a warning to consider offers that are given to you. If there's someone who is giving you an offer of love and they don't meet all your criteria, maybe you should consider this offer, because actually this person might be very good for you. And also here, Four of Swords. a time is coming very soon in your love life on a soul level where, number one, you're going to be able to sleep soundly and just be calm in the connection. It's not going to be, I feel like your next connection is not going to be one of those on and off cats and dogs situations, drama, everything. It's going to be very calm. It's going to be peaceful. It's going to, again, this beautiful transcendental connection where the lovemaking is the love is like death, and death is like love, death is like life. This is someone who's resting, but this is a sarcophagus. So I feel like you're going to, whoever is coming into your life who will be making you a new offer, it will be someone where your souls are going to merge so deeply that making love will be like a mass, like going to church. Like your bedroom will be your temple. The goddess of love is here with you. It's like sanctified. It's going to be that deep. It's going to be that beautiful. It's about stability too, not having to worry about other things around the relationship, not having to worry if this person is good for you, if they're lying to you, if, like this person in the past was, it comes up literally as a thief, maybe a thief of the heart, maybe someone who manipulated you, So this new person won't be like this. And also, the crowning energy here, clarification, is this person from the past, who made you feel rejected in the past with the Four of Cups, is coming out of sleep. They're coming out of a moratorium. Again, the number 4 could be significant. Something could have happened between you and a person for weeks, days, hours, months ago. Something along those lines, or April last year. But there's a lot of beautiful, vast energy coming through. Let me get some advice here for you, Scorpio. Ooh, card just flew out from the goddess of love. Oh, the moon. The goddess is here. Again, very profound. It's the full moon, boo-boo. The moon is here. For some reason, tonight is an important night for you, Scorpio. It's important for your soul. The full moon energy is upon us, and the goddess has spoken. I did connect to the goddess of love. This is the overall goddess symbol. So yeah, you're definitely blessed by the goddess. The goddess path is here for you. And there's protection around you. Seek protection from dogs and wolves. They are favorites to the goddess in some mythologies. So dogs and wolves might be important to you. This full moon energy is healing to you. It may seem like you don't know where you're going. I do get the sense that you feel a little bit confused and a little bit sad right now. Some of you are feeling very lonely. But this is encouragement for you to say you're not alone, because the goddess is here and your guides are here, and you do have fellow travelers, and you do have friends. Be it, your friends on YouTube, tarot people, be it your friends at home that you gossip about your love interest with, be it your guides, your friends on the other side of the veil. But there's a lot of help and love around you. Yeah, it's very interesting. Okay, so the cards you got from the Greek oracle are Uranus. So it's very interesting. In this deck, he's represented as remoteness, but we're just not gonna worry about that too much. This is the OG kind of father god figure in Greek mythology. Deep past. This is, what some people call generational curses too. You might have a problem with your father. For some of you, might have a very bad relationship with your father, or maybe that death card energy here is someone you've lost your father, and that was quite traumatic, or never met your father, and that's influencing your love life. But I feel like it's because a lot of you are struggling with a father figure who was not so great. So personality-wise, they were not a good person, and you struggle. It's affected your love life. So maybe that's something to look into, or just look into what father figures mean to you, and what kind of traditions you adhere to, how that affects your daily life or your tradition in your current family if you have children. Just how that is resonating through for you. this is just my take on it. I do a lot of psychoanalytic takes in the decks, so this is kind of my other tradition that I belong to, psychology. So take it as it resonates, boo-boo. And Hermes, the god, the messenger god. Hermes is one of my personal deities. In this deck, it's called Journey. Again, like there's a lot of journey energy for you in the cards and the oracles today. So, but also Hermes, you know, it's interesting because Hermes is also the god of thieves. He's the god of people who communicate, writers, salespeople, you know, anything to do with sales, communication, merchants, like stuff like that. Hermes likes people who have something going up here, you know, but he's also the messenger. So he brings messages from the gods. So I feel like today specifically, you're getting a lot of kind of direct messaging from the goddess, from whatever tradition, you know, whatever spiritual tradition you belong to, particularly the old gods, you know, the old pagan gods are speaking to you today. But also, I feel like, you know, the Jesus tradition with all this, like, rebirth, I feel like everyone's talking to you today as Scorpio. And the Seven of Swords, this person from the past, you know, this is Hermes recognizing this. Hermes is the god Hermes is telling you, yeah, I got that person's number. Someone wasn't being honest with you, because Hermes can tell a thief a mile off, boo-boo. But also, messages are coming towards you. So there's been a time of silence and stagnation in your life, and any day now, like, trust, boo-boo, trust, because the messages are about to come through, and it's going to be incredible. Like, someone's going to blow up your phone, and it's going to be more than one person. Also, if you require guidance or encouragement from a specific deity, this, you know, in the coming days or weeks, Hermes might be a very good deity to connect to, particularly if you're waiting for or trying to send messages to people. Also, you know, obviously Jesus, if that's a tradition you follow. Who else came up here today? Oh, yes, and the goddess Hera, the goddess of childbirth and marriage. So, boo-boo, I think this is what I have for you today. It was pretty solemn. This is pretty epically long reading, too. I hope it's okay for you. I wanted to do something a little bit more spiritual today because I'm feeling that way. I'm feeling a certain way. I might do a second reading just to do a more snapshot-y feel of your situation. Also, Scorpio, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out on YouTube, and it allows me to send the message out to other people in the Scorpio community, boo-boo. I also have a new podcast out. Check out the link in the description box below, and if you would like to get a private reading with me, all of that information is also there. Scorpio, enjoy your full moon time. Bask in the glory of the goddess, and I'll see you next time. Oh my God, I cannot speak or see today. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I love you, Scorpio, and may the angels protect you, boo-boo.